So we're here today within the junior school building, which is getting redeveloped. Can you tell me a bit about the history of the building itself?
Yeah, well, this building is called Clarendon, and it houses our junior 1 to our junior 5 pupils at the moment. It was originally built in the early 19th century and was significantly remodelled by William Leiper in 1888. So it's developed over many years and has been extended and built over many years. It was owned by residential families, initially by the Armstrong family, the Ricky family, and latterly the Singer family of the Singer sewing machines, which were sold obviously worldwide. And it was then gifted into educational use in 1937. From that point, it was used initially as part of the St Bride's School in Lomond, and then during World War II it was used as a WRNS residence to help the war aid at that time. It came back into the junior school use it came back into educational use after World War II and was used mainly as a boarding house until 1959, I do believe, and from that point it became in 1987 the junior school as we know it today as part of Clarendon that we know and love.
So wow, it's had quite an interesting history, of course, so it's been important for you to keep the period features of this building, and what will the redevelopment see over the next few months?
Well, I think from the outset what's been my priority with the build is that we don't lose the charm that is Clarendon. We're quite different to other schools in the area because it's an old residential property, and you know our classrooms are old grand rooms within a house, if you like. So we want to make sure we maintain all the charm that we've got, but we have to recognise that education's changed and we're moving forward, and we have to move with the modern times and make sure that our facilities are equipped to sort of teach a 21st century curriculum. So one of the big things for me going forward is that the building will be completely IT ready, so that we have our wireless features within each classroom, and our IT facilities become part of our classroom with high-speed internet connections and so on, which won't be seen, won't spoil the charm, won't spoil the features, but will really help with the learning of the children. We'll also have our interactive whiteboards housed within teaching walls, which will keep the education facilities all to one wall in the classroom, so all the teaching will be on one wall, and we can actually explore the charm of the rest of the room more so because we don't have to have freestanding storage facilities and so on around the room. We're going to maximise the period features, but with our floorings and so on, so we're going for a warm, homely feel within the shared communal areas and more of a classroom feel within the actual classes. So, you know, we'll be going for nice designs that you might see in traditional period homes so that we retain all the charm there as well. We're going for a lovely natural look with our furniture so that it ties in with the rooms that it's sitting in rather than being bright and gregarious. We're trying to make sure that it fits in and emphasises the charm of Clarendon rather than just being totally about being a school. We'll have new heating from top to bottom in the school, which I'm sure our staff members will be appreciative of. And as well as that, we've got new electrical wiring throughout, but also that enhances our lighting within the rooms so that we've got proper lighting for teaching and so on. So from the bits you don't see to the bits you do see, everything will be brand new, you know, the parts behind the walls. So I'm really hoping that when our children come back into the school after their decant and the parents come back in, that it will be a wow moment, but that they'll definitely still feel familiar with the good old feeling that was Clarendon and has always been there. We're trying to retain that.
Great, so it looks like there's a lot going on, and have you found any sort of hidden gems or discovered anything while you've been carrying out the work here?
Yeah, we have actually, which has been really nice, and we've gone back to the drawing board in some of our designs because within our classrooms when we've been pulling down walls we've actually found some very nice old fireplaces, which you would expect in an old building, but they were very discreetly hidden. And in one of our classrooms, it's the most beautiful copper fireplace, and you know it would just be absolutely criminal to cover these up again. And so we've redesigned where we're having our soft seating areas and our reading areas for when the children come back in, and these will be round and centred around the focal point of the fireplaces. So again, just giving that real cosy feel that young learners really benefit from in terms of their learning. If they just feel like it's a home from home, they're comfortable, they're happy, and their learning progresses as well. So yeah, so 3 new fireplaces throughout all the building, and we've also got a big cast iron radiator which we plan to uncover and make a real feature, where we'll have a wee bit of the history of Clarendon on show as well.
Oh, lovely. So how long has the project been going on for, from start to finish now?
Well, that's been a real challenge. The project's been in the planning for 2 years since I took up post here at the school, with the management team and with the Board of Governors, and we informed parents of it earlier in this academic session. We have planned our decant period and the period where we can actually do the work very precisely. So we moved our children out on the last day of the spring term, so just before our Easter break, and we plan to move them back in on the first day of the autumn term.